What's up everybody, this is Investing Sensei. So I'm bringing you guys this tutorial on how you can move a stock from either an overall pie to a sub pie, or from one sub pie to another sub pie, and that way you don't have to actually create a taxable event, which majority of the people typically will just sell out of the stock and repurchase it. You don't have to do that. There is a way around that, and I will show you that. But the first thing here I want to show you is I do have sub pies. They kind of represent the sectors, but I used to have a communication sector, and that's where this question, or I guess tutorial, was requested from. Is because on my real estate pie I did go ahead and move American Towers, which used to be in my communication sub pie. I ended up moving it into my real estate with I basically just moved it with not really creating a taxable event. So my average cost, you'll see, is $201.03. Current price is trading around $297, and I got to keep majority of my shares. I did have to maybe sell about maybe $5 or so when I did complete this process, but it got reinvested into a different company, and I'll show you guys that process. But in general, there are two ways that you can do this. The first one is just calling M1 and asking them to do that. What they'll end up doing is pausing your account, and they will go ahead and move that pie, or I guess the stock, over to where you want it. The only downside with this is that your value over time portion, they do have to reset that, so you will most likely lose access to this information, is what I've been told. I have not done it personally, so there might be some other caveats on there, but I definitely don't want to lose my charts here, because I've been investing since 2019 of January. I've had to reset it around 2019 when I transferred over some stocks, and so as you'll see that it doesn't go all the way till January of 2019. But yeah, that's one of the ones that you can do, is just contact M1 if you don't care about losing this history here. But the second one is the way that I will be showing you how to do it. It takes a couple steps, but I think you can do it. It's just follow along. But the first thing that we'll do here is let's say that we have NEO, right? So this process is going to work if, let's say, we wanted to move American Towers that's in a sub pie over to another sub pie. You can do that. It's the same exact process, but we're just going to go ahead and pick NEO, right? So let's say we wanted to move NEO into the technology sub pie. So the way that you would do this is that you would actually go ahead and just click sell. Right here on the NEO, you'll go ahead and click sell, and one of the things that you have to be cautious about this is that remember that M1 only has a trading window in the morning and in the afternoon, so you have to be, you're not going to get the exact price, right? So we're going to click sell. This price, you're going to go ahead and do the total amount. So this is the one where I'm not 100% sure. The first time I did move it, I went ahead and did the same amount, so $631.69 is what we sold, because that's what the value is. But remember, I'm doing this in the afternoon, and so tomorrow morning when the stock market opens, NEO could be trading down a lot less, or it could be trading higher, right? So the price of NEO could be fluctuating, so we're not guaranteed this value. So sometimes, let's say the value stays at this price, or it goes up higher, or it goes lower, right? So you have to maybe do like $50, or honestly you could do like $10 less. So we could do 20 like that, and so at that point that would be, well, that's $11, but just do a little bit less, and that way this will execute. But you go ahead and click continue, and so you can honestly try it with the correct current value. If it doesn't work, I've tried it before. I've actually done it a higher value, so like I would have done 650, but that didn't work. It didn't actually execute the trade. And so right now we did this price. Next thing you'll do is just go to the technology or the sub pie that you want to move this towards. We're going to go ahead and edit, so we're trying to move it to the technology pie. We're going to click add, and we're going to look for NEO, and then at that point you're going to add it to the basket, add it to the sub pie, I'm just going to remove 1% from Skyworks, and we're going to go ahead and save. And so at this point, click confirm. And so Neo is in our sub pi of the technology, but it has $0, right? So at this point, you're going to click on it, you're going to buy, and you have to buy the exact same that we sold. So we did 620.69. So remember, you could do like 650. Remember that ours, the actual value was like 631 something. You could try to do a little higher, but I don't think the execution, well, it won't execute most likely. So you have to do a little bit less. So you click continue. At this point, click confirm buy and click done. And so now if we go to the top, you'll see that there's no upcoming trades here. You'll see that there's a blue kind of icon here, and if we look at the Neo, there's a blue icon here as well. And so at this point, you're not actually selling anything, right? And so you're good to go. But one way that we can test this, let's say that we were just gonna sell or do a buy, right? You can do a buy or a sell of a different stock that same trade window. Let's say we were just gonna sell $10 worth of Tesla. At this point, if you click confirm, we're gonna see it in the trading window. So let's look at the back at the overview. Upcoming trades. Now that you see that we put the trade for Tesla, this could be something that you could have bought a stock or whatever, just that it shows the upcoming trades. You look at the view details. So see how it says one sale? The one sale is really because we did the Tesla. So it's $10. But for the, well, I guess you could look also here, total $10 in sales. And that's just because Tesla. So the one that you're moving around, it should cancel out. So you should be selling the same amount and buying the same amount. So at that point, you're not actually creating a taxable account, a taxable event, and it should move it around for you. But that is all you have to do. Definitely you'll have to play around with the price on how much you sell and buy, because you're not going to get it exactly. You're going to have to most likely, just to go ahead and get it on the first time, just do maybe $10, $20 less, and you'll definitely be able to get this most of your stock moved around to the sub pi. And then the rest you can just remove it from this other sub pi, and then just reinvest it back into that same stock or into a different stock, whatever you want. If you guys found this helpful, go ahead and be sure that you're subscribed with that bell notification, and don't forget to support the channel by simply hitting that like button. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye guys.